Good morning, everybody. Gary from mammothgardens.com. That's where you're going to go to get the sheet music for our daily harmonica things. I am going to go post over there right now, post the link to this class so that everybody can come join us. And highlight. Um, each day we have a little bit of time to play harmonica, get everybody up and running for their day, get your lungs cleared out, blow the stink out, as my mom used to say, and make a little rock and roll along the way. Today, today we will be playing. What's today? Wednesday. Today we're going to start with simple gifts, and we will move on to our daily diatonic scales, which we play on this guy. And then we have a new song, Mr. Bojangles, which I don't tell anybody, but I haven't actually played through it yet, so we're going to find out how it plays. And then we have Danny Boy on chromatic, and so I'm hoping to get one more song up this week on chromatic that's new, and we'll be playing that tomorrow. And then, of course, on Friday we play everything that we played through the week, so we have a lot of songs to get through on Fridays, and so we will play You Are My Sunshine, and then 4 diatonic songs and 4 chromatic songs. So it's 9 songs on Fridays. Let's see. Let me go tweet us. Let's see. Tweet harmonica class. So that's https://mammothgardens.com. Wait for my face to pop up. There's that. We tweet that. Close that out. Let's see. Man, they're kind of mad at that, huh? All right. Let's see here. That was funny. That's funny. Where is everybody? Hey, somebody let me know if you can hear me. The first person in is supposed to say, sounds good. Yep, sounds good. So we are playing diatonic first, and I did not print out Mr. Bojangles because I'm not 100% positive. Sound is good. Yep, Sandy's in. She says sound is good. I got to make sure. I should pull Mr. Bojangles up on the screen here. See if I can get it oriented where I can actually see it. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what to do. Open with the Acrobat, and then I can view 2 pages, right? Zoom page display, 2-page view. All right, there we go. Ooh, that's small. It's going to be hard to see. I'll sit up like this. All right, so I haven't done. I hope that it plays well. All right, what time is it? 11:06. Let's get going. I want to knock things out a little bit faster than we've done in the past. What I have a tendency to do is chat so much that after a while you're like, Evelyn, sound is good. Lighting is a bit bright. Yeah, lighting has been something I have not put any energy into. I got the light as far away as I can over there. And then the morning sun comes in over here, and I got this little curtain drawn to hopefully knock some of it down. But you don't need to look at me anyway. All it does is show that I didn't shave again this morning. So it doesn't matter what I look like. It matters how you sound, right? And so one of these days I'll get some better lighting in here. I don't know. Not my top priority, I think. Good morning, Deb. Good to see you. Pauline is in today. Hey, Pauline. Marcia, just got the new song printed. Good morning. I love Mr. Bojangles. Guys, I worked on it. I think everything is right on there, but to be perfectly honest, I have not played it yet. I played it on the computer 50,000 times, so we'll find out today whether it's fun or not. My wife and her sister oddly like that song a lot. No, I don't know why both of them were talking about it on the call the other day. I'm like, what the heck? So that's why I decided to do it. It was because they were both being all pro Mr. Bojangles. So, all right, simple gifts. That's our warm up for today. I think what I want to do, I want to play it twice through. All of our other morning warm ups are pretty long, And I think it's better that way. So when we get to the bottom, I want you to turn around. Instead of playing a half note at the bottom, I want you to play a quarter note, and then I want you to immediately come around and grab those 2 6s again. So let's play it through 2 times. I think it will be, I like playing stuff through twice because it gives you a chance to go back through and fix the errors of your ways, right? When I was a young pianist, back when I was younger, and I would go to lesson, we never ever played the repeats. Because, well, it just, you're probably, as a piano teacher, you're like, oh God, can we please move on? But I have found that as a musician and also as a teacher, I like to play the repeats. I like for my students to play the repeats because that way you can tell if it was just a mistake or if you're actually blowing something, like you're not doing something well in a certain spot. It gives you a chance to go back through and fix those places. So let's play it through twice. Remember, what that means is that last note the first time through is just a quarter note, and then you come right back over and play tizza again. And then if I decide that that's something we're going to do, I will update the sheet music to include a repeat. In fact, I don't have my pencil on me for some reason. I have a rule. Oh, I know where I put them. I have a little drawer here, and it's full of pencils, and I forget that I have this little drawer. I'm going to write repeat on here. Repeat, exclamation point. And we'll fix the sheet music. So 2 times through today, and 3-beat count in, and we blow 6. Good morning, Christine. And Vic. Oh, just for the first part of class here today. Okay, good to see you. Don, glad you're here. Melissa, hello. We're getting ready to do simple gifts. 3-beat count in. 1, 2, 3. I'm on the wrong notes. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. So we will start putting in a repeat there. That's not too long. That's a nice warm up song. All 4s, 5s, and 6s, and just give us a chance to play a little bit longer. Can't really get your harmonica warmed up. So we'll start doing it 2 times through. I'll eventually repost the music, probably hopefully this week, with an update to have the actual, the written in repeats there. Who else wandered in here? Diane made it in. Good morning, Diane. Marianne made it in here finally. And we got a little bit of a slow start this morning. And Lindy, oops, time got away from me. I'm here now. Howdy. Has time ever gotten away on any of you guys? It's gotten away on me before. So Lindy and I, maybe it's just Lindy and I. The rest of you guys are right on. Good morning, Connie. Okay, let's run our scales again. With scales, those of you guys who've been around a while, I'll recommend starting to associate which hole you're blowing with the actual sheet music, with the standard notation. Yeah, you can always use the tablature. Everything I put out always has tablature on it. I believe in tablature, but there also will come a point when you're like, hey, this song from 1973 that I fell in love with, the song that I loved that my husband and I, or my wife and I, used to listen to. I want to play that one. And you send me a note, and I'm like, never heard that song. I'll say something nice, but I won't ever actually get around to arranging it. It'd be nice if you could just grab your harmonica and just play the standard notation. On more complex songs, you're going to want to get where you can read the standard notation on your chromatic. There's not a lot of songs that will fit on diatonic just right off the bat. So you might want to think, if you had a choice, hey, I'm going to learn how to read standard notation, you probably want to do it on your chromatic rather than on your diatonics. But in any event, here it is for diatonic. Here we go. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do that twice? I think I did it twice, unless my brain went somewhere else. I think we did it twice. Let's do the A minor scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that scale's quite a bit harder, right, than the other ones, than anything you play else. Again, we're just working on getting these upper notes warmed up and getting them going as best as you can. The feedback I get from most harmonica players is, hey, I bought this much more expensive one, and it's much easier to play. I think that's probably true with their price structuring and with harmonicas, is that when you get to about a $60 harmonica, your playing is going to go a little bit more easily than on the other ones. So give it some thought. Let's see. Next up, Mr. Bojangles, brand new today. And I'm going to pull it up on my screen. I didn't even print it out because I don't have any faith that I did it right. But I think it's right. And so a couple things about this song that are very fascinating. One, you're probably going to like playing this with the MP3 better than you're going to like playing it as a solo piece. It turns out there's not a ton here in the melody. It doesn't go up very high. It's sort of bounces back and forth between notes, and you can see in that front, in the very early measures, 3, then it goes 5 minus 4, 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 4. So, and then that whole idea repeats itself in the next few measures. So it's not a particularly glamorous melody. What is interesting is how my cat wants in. He never wants in during harmonica class, so we'll let him in, see what he does. Come on in. You can come in. All right. You're not going to like it. I'm playing harmonica. Okay. Um, so the melody itself is not going to be super hard for you to play. What is going to be hard to play is hearing the song and feeling the song. And if you don't know the song, you're really going to have a challenge in terms of we want to make sure to have these notes be long enough. So when it says, I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. And that's going to go on for a long, long, long time. This is Henry, by the way. And that's going to go on for a long time. In worn old shoes, and that note lasts for a long, long time. And so what you want to be thinking about is just letting those long notes really be those long notes. And I think you can get something out of it. However, what's really cool about it is that in the middle of these long notes, the chord changes. And so you'll hear that on the MP3. You'll be playing along and you'll be like, I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you, Blanc, in worn out shoes, Blanc. And so you'll get these chord changes in the middle of these long notes. And so playing along to the MP3 may be more rewarding than just playing it straight out as a melody piece. But let's try it anyway. Okay. So we'll play together and we'll see how it sounds. All right. I'm probably going to lose Henry the minute I start to blow on this. All right. Here we go. 1, 2. And -6. All right. So again, timing is going to be a real issue on this one. Let me see if I can make my piece a little bit bigger so that I can make it a little even more. All right. So we're going to slow it down just a little bit. And again, with this song, you really want to hear the lyrics in your head. If you don't know the lyrics, you want to go listen to it a couple times. On YouTube, they've got Jerry Jeff Walker, the writer of the song, singing it. And he's not a great singer by any stretch of your imagination, but it is. But you can really sit and look at your sheet music, get a sense of how the music flows, and then come back in and try it on your harmonica. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. Let that ride for a minute. In worn old shoes. Let that ride for a second. With silver hair and ragged shirt and baggy pants. The old soft shoe. And I've got it as the old soft shoe. Maybe I'll switch those. He jumped so high, then he lightly touched down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. Okay, and then he repeats that over and over and over. So again, I would probably recommend playing along with the MP3. We will play it just as a regular melody like we always do, but it is definitely a song that does better with a little bit of accompaniment to it. So let's try it one more time, and then maybe move on. Right? All right, from the top. Let's play it through twice and see if I can get it closer and see if you can get it. You could probably play it better than I can. 1, 2. one more time. All right. So not hard to play on the harmonica, hard to get your timing right, hard to really hear the song in your head. And I think it's a decent addition. It's more of a technical song. Oddly enough, you'd think a song like that would be like, oh, I'll knock it out and move on. But the technical side of that is actually pretty challenging from a musical standpoint, in the sense that you want to get your timing right, and that's a lot harder than I wish it was. All right, so again, we've altered the daily plan a little bit, so these lessons are a little shorter to give you some time at the end of each class to play them, and to play through all of your songs for the week. And so let's see. Diane says measure 4-0 pickup note 3. Yeah, measure 40 has a pickup note of 3. Yes, I just noticed that as well. Diane, thank you. I will add in that pickup note there. So what Diane is asking, measure 40, the turnaround there at the very bottom of the song. Measure 40, that note that's hanging out there, that is a -3. It's the same as the pickup. I'm sorry, +3. It's a below 3 there at the very last note. I see that. That's a typo I need to fix. And I think otherwise, other than it's being hard to get the timing right, I think it plays just fine. And like I said, go play it with the MP3 a few times and just see. If you're not I think you'll really fall in love with it if you do that. You just need a backing track a little bit to add in some of that, because again, this melody is very sparse, but the chording underneath it is what makes the song work. So yeah, a pickup note is a below 3 on measure 40. Thanks, Diane. Good eye. I hear Sammy Davis Jr. in my head as I play it. Yeah, I don't know a ton about Sammy Davis. He's a little bit before my time, but I know he sang this song all of the time, and so I never did. It might not be a bad idea to go into YouTube and listen to Sammy Davis do it a couple of times. But it turns out, as I was the lyrics, there's so many lyrics to this thing, but he basically does the same thing every single time. He adjusts the number of syllables and stuff. But you can probably, if you like the song, you'll turn it into something that you personally can really do something with. It's surprisingly tricky. I think Marianne's right. It's really about timing, right? And when you're a solo player and you're just playing melody, you usually need a little bit of help if you've got a tricky timing, either tapping your foot or doing something like that. Or in this case, I recommend just playing along with the MP3, because automatically your foot has to tap. You have to keep your timing right. And then you also get the chords that are switching underneath while you're blowing a long melody note, and then the chord switches underneath there. And it's, oh, that's cool. That's why I like to do music, right? And so in this case, I think that this is not the best of the harmonica songs we could add, partly because the melody's not that solid, and so we'll take it, add it to our list of things that we're going to mess around with, and we'll get better at it as we go along. So thanks, guys, for putting up with that one. Let's go into our chromatics for the day. Today we're playing Danny Boy, which is odd because we were playing Danny Boy and guitar by accident. Didn't plan that at all. So this is my all Danny Boy day. And with Danny Boy, of course, if you are Celtic, you'll start crying when you hit these notes. You don't have any choice. It's just that beautiful. So let me find, that's Christmas music. Where's the chromatic? Here we go. And guys, please know I have not forgotten about scales and stuff for the chromatic. It's much more complicated on chromatic to write out the scales than diatonic, and so I'm going to get you stuff to help us warm up our instruments, and so that will be coming. I just don't have it done yet, and I will get it done. I promise. It's going to be. I want to make. I want our harmonica book to be the best harmonica book, and so I have no thought about letting up on that. And so we're going to continue to put in some really sweet stuff, and eventually I'll put together a book with all of the non-copyright or all the copyrighted stuff too, like the real top secret ultimate big book of harmonica, so that you could, if you have people that you're playing with, you'll be able to give them that, and then they have to promise to not share it with anybody, type thing, because I don't want to have to deal with the Disney attorneys because we put in Little Mermaid song or something. All right, Danny Boy, long song. Remember, there's a high note over here at measure 14. It goes all the way up to draw 8, and oh, I'll be here when sunshine, and then it drops off. But you got to make that big jump. It's from 5 to draw 5 to draw 8. Also, notice you're in the key of G, which means you got a whole bunch of draws in here you're going to be facing. And also, to Francis's delight, we're going to be pressing down that button quite a bit in this tune. I remember when we did this before, it really works well on harmonica. I hope that you're happy with how it comes out here. So let's give it a try and play it through twice as written. Let's see how you do. Okay. 4-beat count in, 1-beat rest, 2 time through, draw 2, button to get started off with. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. How'd we do? How'd we do? It's kind of a long song. Um, and probably 13 and 14 present you with enough draws to make you pop, right? That's a lot of, that's a whole lot of draws there. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Probably broke your speakers at home. Didn't mean to do that. Um, let's see how we doing on time. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at your thoughts here. Evelyn said, Danny Boy is a lot easier to play this time around. Must be that I'm getting better. So let's talk about that, right? When we introduced to Danny Boy, this was a tough song, right? And this even for me, right? And I've been playing harmonica for a while, and I don't take it as seriously as some of the other instruments because I just don't. But it's really, really a nice instrument, and it sounds really beautiful, and the whole thing it really comes together. And you could literally go to Ireland and sit out in the tourist areas and play this over and over and over on your harmonica with a cup of coffee can out there in front, and you could make enough to buy yourself a few pints at the end of the day. People would think you got to wear a tweed hat and and one of those weird jackets, but they think you're Irish and. You can just play this for tourists as they're coming by. We need an Irish store here in Denver, and then I could go just sit down there and just play this every day over and over. Really pretty song. I've got a couple other Irish tunes that I want to do. Last Rose of Summer and The Minstrel Boy. I've done those on guitar for many years, and I love those Irish tunes as well. So you actually may end up with those in your repertoire as well. Hopefully, you're getting better. That's the one thing that we're all working toward, right? It's not it doesn't matter how you played it today. It matters that you played it better than the last time we played it. And so, and Pauline says it sounds beautiful. It does sound beautiful. The draws. One of the things to take advantage of. This is something from singing that I do know. When you see a rest, for example, at measure 5, you got a little rest right there in the middle. Take advantage of that. That's a moment for you. If you've come through measure 4, we've got quite a few draws. You're probably full of air. You see the rest, get rid of it real quick. Okay, and that's particularly true at measure 13. You're coming in from measure 12, blow, draw, draw, blow, draw, draw, draw. You want to take advantage and make yourself a note if you have to. Put a little, yellow dot of highlighter saying, get rid of your error because you're about to go into -5, -5, -5, -8, -7, -7. You're doomed if you don't dump your error there. And so make yourself a little note on your sheet music, dump, or I don't know, a little star or something to remind yourself, God, you got to get rid of your error. You're never going to survive measure 14. So beautiful piece of music. I am delighted with it. I think everything about it is perfect. And so if I could play it a tiny bit better, I'd be excited. So let's work on that this week. And guys, again, I want to make these classes a tiny bit shorter. Not so much that you're supposed to be like, oh, class is over, I'm going to quit. Use this time here for the next 15, 20 minutes to just play through all the other songs from the week and just get yourself where you're feeling really comfy with them as solo. And then that way you can you have the opportunity to play with me as well as with solo. And then pretty soon you'll figure out that the showing up and playing with me helps you get the song real good, and then to take it to the finish line, you're on your own, right? And you can take and add your doodads, or make the tempo yours, or make the make a half notes a little longer than you're supposed to, or whatever, to give yourself to turn the song into your song. And that's what ultimately I think most professionals do is they take Danny Boy, they learn how to play it, and then they take it to the finish line by making it next level and make it really something special. So there we go. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here. I hope this is a meaningful activity for you every day. Don't be shy about sending me emails. Just be knowledgeable that I may or may not be able to write you back. But I do like hearing from you, and I do like you guys giving me song suggestions. If you don't give me song suggestions, I play songs that I know, and honestly, I need some new songs, and so don't be shy about sending me a note. Whether it happens or not, I can't guarantee, but I can for sure let you know that it gets added to the master list of arrangements I want to do someday, and we'll just keep moving forward. Don't have any themes that I'm working on with harmonica. What I'm looking for are things that work well on harmonica, and with the diatonics, the pool is much more limited. So I have worked. I've gotten a lot farther on those because there's less songs to choose from, and the ones that to choose from usually have great melodies. With chromatic, which is the next step in this process, that we have an unlimited number of songs that we can do, and so then the question is, which ones do we want to do first? And so you see what we've got so far, and hopefully tonight I'll have time to type up one more for you, and we'll just keep adding to that pool. So. Good to see all of you guys. Hopefully you're playing better than you were playing 6 months ago. When did we start these? August, September, October, November, December. 4 months, right? Hopefully you're playing better in 4 months than you were 4 months ago. That's the idea. Hopefully, right? You don't know. Maybe. All right. Have a good day. Good afternoon, you guys. I'm gonna go grab a sandwich, and I will see some of you in ukulele class, and I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Marianne. Have a great day. Marcia gave me the thumbs up like that. Deb, Don, good to see you. Fran, have a wonderful. Oh, hey, Fran, I didn't see you come in. Have a great day, you guys.